Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we are going to talk about another very important topic related to HTML, where we will see how we can apply favicon or favicon. Because I know there are some people who call it as favicon or some is calling it as favicon. Okay, so doesn't matter like how you are pronouncing it, but actually this is the thing that we are going to use for sure for our website development. Okay, so let's discuss like how we are going to proceed the session. So firstly, I'll explain you what is favicon, why do we need this favicon in a web development, and what are the benefits of using this favicon. Clear? So when we proceed with the session, firstly like I'll discuss the requirement, then we will see what exactly the requirement is. Okay, and then later on I'll explain you the process to add favicon to your website, and also we will discuss what are other side effect of using favicon. Okay, and if side effect, or maybe you can say some kind of issues that you might face while adding or after removing the favicon. Okay, so these all things we are going to discuss in this particular session. So let me show you the code first. So here if you look at the code, it is quite straightforward. In head section we have just one title, which is the Tech Sharmit podcast. Then we have body. In body we have specified one question which is for all of you. Today's question is, why do we use picture element in HTML? I'm 100% sure that most of you already know the answer of this question, but in case if you don't know the answer, it's completely fine. You can refer one of our previous session, because there we have already discussed this in detail. Okay, so you can refer that. And if you know the answer, which I'm sure you know, so in that case you can share the answer in the comment section. Okay, so now I think we are good to start with the session. Just before that, I would like to recommend only one thing, that if you have not watched the previously sessions so far, so please refer those sessions first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So this entire playlist is in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be very easy for you to understand the ongoing topic. Because for now, we are going to focus only on the favicon, and we'll see how we can add the favicon. Clear? Alright, so I think now we are good to see the code. So here the code is quite straightforward, as I mentioned that we have just only one heading, which is HTML by Tech Sharmit. So let me save this and refresh it. So it is coming like this. Okay, HTML by Tech Sharmit. And in title, let's say we have written this thing, Tech Sharmit. Clear? Save it, refresh it. Alright. Now what we want to do, let's discuss the requirement. So suppose this is a kind of website that you have already prepared. Now what is our requirement? The requirement is that just prior to this Tech Sharmit, there is one icon, right, which is a by default icon. But instead of that, can we add any other particular icon, or maybe image which is also known as favicon? So can we apply favicon? So this small image is called favicon, or maybe favicon, if how you are pronouncing it doesn't matter, but this small picture. So to add this picture, what we can do? So just assume we are creating one website for the Tech Sharmit podcast, and there we want to specify the image according to that. So in that case, how we can apply it? Let me show you. So if I show you the favicon, which I have already downloaded at my location, so let me go to that. So this is the source where I have kept all my files and program. So here I have added one image which is called podcast.png. So if I zoom it along, okay, so this is kind of mic which is which we are going to use as favicon. Okay, so it's a mic symbol, microphone symbol. So let me show you how we are utilizing it. So to use this thing, what we will do, we will simply let me change the title first. It is not mandatory to keep the same title, but just to make it impactful, I'm writing this thing, the Tech Sharmit podcast. If I save it and refresh it, okay, I think it is not saved. Yeah, so it is saved. The Tech Sharmit podcast is coming. Now what we will do, we will add the favicon. So to add this favicon, what you can do, you can simply write here link and then you can write href. In this href, we have to put the exact file name which we want to use as a favicon. Remember one thing, if that image is present in your in the same location where this file resides, then there is no need to provide any path. But in case if the image is in different folder, code is in different folder, so in that case for sure you would be needing to provide the path of your page, or not the page, the path of the image. Clear? Now another very important thing is that although it is not mandatory to keep the path if you are using it from the same location, but still I would recommend you to put the exact path. Doesn't matter if you are directly referring it from the same location or from a different folder. Why? Because if you make a habit to pass the things pass the complete path, then in that case there might be there would be very less chance of getting error related to images. Why? Because you are specifying the exact path, okay, that from where the browser is supposed to take the picture. Clear? Alright, so now we have added this HTML favicon, which is with the help of link tag, and you know that link tag is also a self-closing tag, means there is no need to provide the closing tag, so it is just a simple link tag. Let me add one heading also, so that from screen everyone can see like what topic we are learning today. So topic is favicon. So sometime people pronounce it like this, favicon, or sometime it is called as favicon. So basically it is favicon, but don't like it hardly matters like how you are pronouncing it, but in case of interviews, yeah, you can say it as favicon. Okay, overall we are just discussing about the practical process, like how we can add it. So let's save this code and refresh your browser. So once you refreshed your browser, let me check what is wrong. Actually there is some actually there was some issue related to the what we can say the cache memory. I'll tell you what is the exact issue, but let me write it first. So favicon in HTML. So this is our topic, right? So if I save this and refresh my browser, so you can see this small icon is coming in just left to the favicon, left to the title. Why? Because we have added this through link tag. Okay, so whenever there is a requirement to add such type of icon in a website, then in that case you can use favicon with the help of link tag. Okay, other things are not important, like this is just for the test purpose, like I want to show you the topic name here, that's why I'm writing like this. Otherwise there is no need to put anything related to favicon. You can simply provide it here in the link tag. Now if I talk about the link tag, some people also provide the rel, which is relationship, and a type. Let's say if you want to specify a type of the image, it might be PNG, JPG or GIF or anything, right? So in that case you can specify it, but as per the current scenarios, like browser has that capability to identify that the type of image and the relationship. Okay, so that's why there is no need, I would say no need, but yeah, if you want to specify, that is okay, but without that also it will work as same. Clear? Now another good thing I want to show you, which is very interesting. I just removed this part. Okay, let me remove it. So I just removed this part, save my code and refresh it. Still it is showing me this picture. Why? Even though like the favicon is removed from here, because this is taking the reference from the temporary memory, or you can say cache memory. So if you are also facing such kind of issue, that if you have used the favicon in your website, but when you are trying to change it, because right now if you try to change it, that time that will also not came into the effect. Why? Because it is referring the things from the temporary memory or cache memory. Okay, so make sure that whenever you want to delete it completely, you can just simply remove it from code and then clear your web browser history along with the cache, and then you can use like later when you refresh your code, on browser, it will show you the correct thing. Okay, so this is all about the favicon, and as I mentioned, like you can also use rel or type if you want, but it is not mandatory. Clear? So yeah, that's all for today. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.